an update to the events going down in D.C. and also across the globe. Many people have heard about this, and I've talked about this several times, but this is attached to multiple events here, and it coincides with the Bonfire Night in the UK. Now, obviously, a lot of people attracted to something that looks positive, where people take to the streets and want to get something done. No doubt there's a lot of real anons out there. I've met them myself. And these are people that just want to get the truth out, that are not a part of anything bigger. They're just their own local group. And, Anonymous has been an attractive thing, banner for people to rally under. And we've all seen the deception. Agents of deception can get into anything in any group. Just look at the roots of Anonymous itself. And you can have other people that can latch onto the name. Like out of Belgium, we've seen to dirty up and muddy the waters and do dirty deeds. But no doubt at the end of the day, there are good people out there that are a part of this movement. My thing is this. Whether it's a Million Man March, a Million Mask March, do you know who organized it and who put it out there? Do you know the name of that individual? And we've seen this a lot. We've seen a lot of big marches. And yes, they are productive in a sense that you are awakening people. If people can see this and become a part of it, well, it's a slow process for some. They are starting to awaken, but they need to know everything of what's going on. Now, you tell me, with an event like this, what good is it if you rally 1 million troops? Because in 2014 in London, when they tried to pull off having a huge rally like this, 1,000 people showed up. And they went out demonstrating and doing their thing, which is good. You need to exercise all of your rights and your freedoms. But my point is this. If you can amass all these people, you best not slip. You tell me, what is the point in getting 1 million men together, men and women, to show up, jump around, make some noise, but then go home and do nothing? Well, damn, that reminds me of a lot of what happened in the streets of Baltimore when the fake leader of the protest down there took all the people, thousands, right before dark, down the streets and told them to all go home, and they did. And left only the real riders out on the street corner at 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock, whenever this curfew was to be imposed on adults in a city. Were swarmed by helicopters, pepper sprayed by police, military units, hawking us, going down the road in Hummers, the whole back full of troops, banging on the top of the vehicle. I mean, we're facing the police state right here. Where'd everybody go? That's what I'm saying. When you've got this many people, what are you going to do? Stand in front of the White House, yell and scream, the next day everybody goes home? What did you achieve? What did you change? Who did you remove from power? Seriously. We can sit here and talk about organizing and showing up and having events. That's fine and dandy. But if you really want to make a movement and you're going to take the time and waste the people's time to come out here and to be a part of something, and you actually gather 1 million men, if that was achievable, you better damn well be ready to do something. How rare of an event that is. And I've talked about the agents of deception in and out. They're going to be there through everything. In Ferguson, they tried to weave their way in and out of all the groups in the streets. They stuck out like a sore thumb. Who the hell are you? You look like a cop. Wouldn't say nothing, just stand there. You are a cop. To hell with this dude. You see him, he's a cop, he's an agent, he's a snitch. It needs to be proven and called out. And we did it time and time again, but yet they don't care. They'll just keep on marching and dare you to do something or say something. They're right there. We've seen the cops busted in all these protests so many times, even hiding behind anonymous masks. It's that easy. All they got to do is blend in. And that's what I'm trying to tell you here, is that something has to be done with these events. You can get 1 million men. Tomorrow morning when you wake up, are stuck in the same damn situation if you don't do something, is what I'm saying. What's the point? Some would say, it seems mighty suspicious that you would go out of your way and get all these people rallied, do all this, then at the end of the day, make nothing happen. And what I mean by that is removing corruption from its seat. Because the power, and I've said it before, is in your numbers. And they know this. That's why they try to control it. We've seen the paid protest. I've exposed it left and right. All the way down to them cutting the checks to the protesters in the streets. Okay, those are fake. But there are real cats out there. I've met them in all these cities. Baltimore, Ferguson, D.C., Cleveland. There are real cats out there. Okay? And you guys listening, you know it. You know exactly what I'm saying. Especially when the roots of this exact same cause were corrupt. But it's beyond that. It's the fact that there are everyday people out there that see this as an outlet, and you have to take advantage of that. And my point is this. It's time to rise up. This is on you. Because in this whole thing, it's not about a leader. It's about you. You making the choice and being the leader. And not letting someone else try to come along and tell you what to do. It herds you around like sheep. You stand up for what you believe in and make the difference. And I'm telling you, if you have 1 million men going in removing people that are corrupt, things will change. Can you imagine how many people will be behind you then? You would start an epidemic. A firestorm that they could not stop if it just started. If it just started. And the only time it's ever going to happen is in events like this where you have enough people to make the difference. Because truly, that's the ultimate power in your numbers. It's what they fear. And you can't let these opportunities come and go and miss that window of opportunity to make a change. This country needs something done quick, guys. We're running out of time. Hourglass is flipped. And until we start making moves and taking action, we can hold events like these every day. But if we don't do something with them, it's going to be the same old song and dance. So I applaud everyone out there that is continuing to awaken people, and even those that are setting down the mask and stepping out of the shadows and showing themselves, saying enough is enough. I'm showing myself. I'm sick of it. I'm stepping up. There's nothing to hide anymore. We're here. I respect that to the fullest. Everyone out there that realizes they have a part to play, no matter how small or big, we're in this together. Let's start strategizing on a bigger plan from here. It's been Dabu7. And the future of this country is in our hands.